Yeah.
Alright, what's up guys? So Chris has been looking for a new car for project slash time attack car, and we found one. We're gonna go check it out today and see what's going on with that. But first we got to deal with all this BS traffic.
Yeah, the car's located up in Northridge, so we have to come through LA first, and then once we're out of this mess, then we'll show you guys the car.
So what do you got to say for yourself, Chris, that you bought another RX-8?
Guys, I bought another RX-8. This is going to be the second RX-8 that I've owned. There's a surprise underneath there. We'll show you guys later. But yeah, I couldn't let the twin go, honestly. It's literally like the same color.
Same color and everything. But we got a little surprise for you guys underneath the hood.
Yeah, so stay tuned, guys.
Somebody's happy.
Yeah, I'm a little happy. So you guys ready to see what's in there?
See this.
There we have a familiar sight. We have an REW out of an RX-7. And yeah, we got it for dirt cheap too. So this is gonna be the number 2 car, basically, on our
Fleet of RX-8s.
yeah. So it's not running at the moment, but we're gonna pretty much figure out all the kinks. But it was a pretty good deal. We couldn't really pass out from it, so
Yeah, I mean, it was ridiculously cheap.
yeah.
So we're gonna go through it. We're gonna probably tear it down and clean up everything, see what these guys did. There's some wiring and stuff that needs to be gone through, which the guys at DNA are gonna help us out. I've already talked to Louie about it. We're gonna go through, vacuum lines, hoses, make sure everything, is good. But I mean, it's got a decent sized turbo on it already. It's not too bad.
Yeah, so basically the engine's sitting where it's supposed to be, but it's gonna be lifted up a little bit higher. It's a little too low to the ground, so probably gonna have to raise that up a bit and work out the kinks and try to get this thing started. So we have a lot of work to do, but we got a car with an REW in it, so
Yeah, exactly. And I mean, so what we're gonna do is we are gonna raise up the motor, because for some reason the REW sits really low in the RX-8. So we probably got a couple of things that we're gonna do to raise up the motor. I mean, the exterior is not too bad. I mean, it needs some paint, needs some love. But other than that, it's a really straight chassis, a really straight body. I mean, the interior is really clean, but it's not really gonna matter because we're gonna tear it all out anyway.
yeah, apparently this car had like 33,000 miles originally, so I can tell from the interior how
Yeah, like somebody barely ever sat in this car.
yeah, so it's gonna be a shame to tear it all down. But
So if you guys want interior for an RX-8, we'll probably be selling some off.
yeah, so keep an eye out for that. But yeah, so guys, I'm really excited about this. I didn't want to let my other RX-8 go, and you can clearly see that I didn't want to let it go that bad, and I ended up with basically the same freaking car, just with an REW in it.
Yeah.
A lot, yeah. So
I mean, it was a plan that we were talking about on the first RX-8 he had, but he really didn't want to tear into it and redo everything like I am. But we just so happened to come across this one, and it was just kind of too good to pass up.
yeah.
And if you guys are kind of familiar, it's got a early gen RX-7 front cover. We might switch that out later, we'll see. But like, I mean, as you can tell, the guys had like some type of, it was a Haltech Sport 1000 kit in it. and they just kind of left stuff around. So we got to go through it, get everything working right. But other than that, we're good to go.
Yep. So stay tuned, guys, because we got a lot of shit to go through with this car.
Yeah, there's a lot of things we're going to go through and just make sure everything's good to go.
But we have the motor, so.
Yeah, the motor's in. So we also got to check to see if it's got a good compression.
Yep.
From what the guy told us, it was a JDM motor that they just put in. So that can be, good, or, we can get unlucky and have a bad motor, and then we got to pull it out and do all sorts of good stuff with that.
Yeah.
So,
but still, overall, for the price that we got it for, it's kind of a steal.
yeah, no, it was a steal. There is no kind of a steal. So,
yeah, guys.
but so you guys stay tuned, and we're gonna have a lot more content on this 8, my RX-8, and some other things that we've been doing lately. So, guys, stay tuned.
I've been wanting this swap for so long. Like, this is. I'm gonna say this for the fact, when I first got my other RX-8, I was like destined to put an REW in it, but they were just charging me way too much for it, and I was probably like $3-4 grand short of it. So I ended up street porting the last engine that I had, and that was not enough fun. There's no potential in that engine.
Well, I mean, there's potential, but it just costs so much money.
Yeah.
To put into that motor in order to make it have any type of power, and then even then you're still limited to like 400 horsepower before you start having real, before you have issues, or a lot of issues.
Yeah.
So with this motor, we're gonna have a lot more potential and getting up in the higher horsepower range, which we're gonna need. But for now, I mean, it's a good starting point, and we'll get to that.
Yeah. Okay.
And Chris is like a kid in a candy store right now.
I know, man. I'm freaking stoked, dude.